Welcome to another edition of Nighttime with Karnes. Would it help if you knew if I had a regular start time? Because I don't usually do. Additionally, I don't have a regular day that I'm doing this, and sometimes I don't have anything to talk about. I was out with Kelly Ray on Saturday night, and I told her I needed to do another Nighttime with Karnes, but I didn't have a topic. So I skipped it that night. And last night I was already in bed when I realized I hadn't done another Nighttime with Karnes. So here we are. Topic for tonight: the need for socialization. Back in the summer was when I was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. I haven't had a drink since then. I remember the last time I had a drink. It was July 9th, 2016, and I was at the Brick House Tavern and Tap, which is pretty much right down the street from my house, and I was sitting at the bar on the far side with Lee McConnell. And I had the Monster in the white can along with Absolute vodka, and that was the last time I had a drink. A week later, I was going to the emergency clinic, the emergency room, one of the Doc in the Box's emergency rooms, and then I was admitted to the hospital that night. And then the doctors at the hospital told me later on about everything that was going on, and that's why I ended up, they told me I couldn't drink anymore. So since then, no more drinking. But this has created another thing in that I used to be a regular at the bar all the time, and I drank quite a bit, and I had a circle of friends at the bar, but now I don't go as frequently as I did. And I just find I end up doing other things now. I work a lot these days, whether it's going to be working, whether it's going to be working in the office or working on the next novel. I find that I keep myself busy all the time. So much so that I still go to the bar occasionally. I hang out with friends up there. It's usually at the frequency of about once a week. But I'm one of those kind of guys who I'm an introvert by nature, who forces myself for short spells to be an extrovert. And I'm pretty good at making people laugh, and I have a good time. But when I'm done socializing with people, I need to recharge my batteries. And whereas a lot of other people don't like to be at home, or they feel confined by being home, or they just go stir crazy, I am perfectly okay with spending my evenings at home finding ways to entertain myself, whether that be playing a video game, or whether that would be watching a movie, catching up on shows on the DVR, doing something else. But I can't be a homebody all the time, so there are times when I do need to socialize, and there are occasions where I force myself to go out because even though I am an introvert and think I don't need to be around people, I know that that's not a healthy way to react to situations. So I do go out, and then there are several times when I'm thinking about a party or something that somebody's invited me to, and I'm just dreading it because it's 20 miles away, and I got to drive through the rain. And I'm only going to know one person there, and it's not going to be a good time. And then I get there, and it turns completely upside down. Everyone's having a blast, and I have a good time. I thought of this weekend because I hadn't really socialized with anyone in at least a week or two. So Friday night, a good friend of mine was having a birthday. I knew he would be at the bar, so I was already off on Friday, and I was already there, and hung out with some friends, had a good time. And then on Saturday night, I hung out with my friend Kelly. We had sushi. We went to a bar and met some more friends of hers, and I had a good time there too. And ended up going home at a reasonable hour. But the important thing is that we all, I do need to force myself to socialize, and if you're an introvert, you need to force yourself to socialize as well. I get that socializing with people is not an easy task. You're talking to the guy who scowls at people at parties just to keep from to avoid small talk, but I'm good at scowling. It's a natural talent. But socialize. It's an important part of your life. You should be able to do that with people, and it should be part of being well-rounded. Anything else I got going on? I have a blog in case no one's ever seen it. It's michael-karnes.com. This is my author blog that's connected to my Twitter feed, which is at Karnes68, which is connected to my Facebook author page, which is facebook.com/authorkarnes. I'm pretty sure that's how it reads. Anyway, I just posted a blog article tonight. It's about future tech. It's about the challenges of writing future tech for the novel I published, One Nation. I go over some of the aspects of the future tech that's included in my book, why I put them there, where I think things are going. I could be wrong. Who will know? We'll know in about 24 years whether I was right or wrong. Feel free to leave me a comment on this video. If there's anything you ever want to talk about in the future, I am open to talking to topics. As for right now, I'm probably going to go to bed here in a little bit because I enjoy sleeping. Have a good night.